What's going on, everyone? Everything David here. So I want to show you, and if you guys watched my other channel, the TEC show right up here, you'll see that I posted a video about Puerto Rico, kind of a behind the scenes. And now this is the second part to that. So this is the day 2. And so if you didn't catch that video, go over to that channel. I'll have a link at the end of this video. And so you can go over to that channel, subscribe to that channel as well, hit that little bell notification. And I will show you the first half of this. But now I'm going to show you guys the second half. And then I'm going to continue posting the Puerto Rico trip over on this channel. And so what I'm doing is, this was 5 years ago. I'm just kind of giving you guys I'm looking at the video 5 years later and giving you guys some insight on what was going on at the time. It was an amazing trip. And I had so much fun going out and taking pictures. And that was the reason that I was doing this trip. It was a solo trip, my first solo trip. And so it was an amazing time. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. These videos didn't get very many views because I posted them on my the TEC show on that channel 5 years ago. And that was back when I didn't get very many views, like maybe 100 views on these videos. So I wanted to play them again and just talk you guys through them because I think it's some really interesting content. So here, let's go ahead and play the video. Here we go.
Okay, so I drove a little further up in the rainforest and it is raining a lot. So probably not going to be taking pictures up there. I just want to show you guys how crazy it's raining.
So I drove through the rainforest and it was raining. Yeah, in the rainforest, it rains in the rainforest. But I will tell you, it was rain. That's the heaviest rain I've ever seen. So it was no joke when it came to the rain. And when you went into the trees, it wasn't raining
like
as hard.
Going through a car wash.
It was just so much rain coming down. It was crazy. And like I said at the end, it was like being at a car wash. That's how crazy it was. Now, the beginning of this video is when I'm going to explain kind of my plan for 5 years. And I didn't meet that plan. However, I'm retired now, so I have plenty of time to get this done. What's going on, everybody? David here. Today I am in Puerto Rico, and I wanted to talk just a little bit about the reason why I'm here and the future of what I want to do with photography, or one of the things that I want to do with photography. So I've decided that in the next 5 years I want to travel to 10 different destinations each year. So a total of 50 different destinations. Not all destinations far away. Some of them will be nearby the California area. But the whole goal here is I want to take pictures of sunsets all over the world. So 10 destinations, depending on how long I'm staying each destination, that will determine how many sunset photos I get. So that's the plan. That's the reason that I'm out here. This is actually my first stop, and I have to actually kind of get going because we're in the middle of the year right now. So I want to at least get 10 different destinations by the end of this year, and then next year start 10 every year. And some trips will be short, like this trip is fairly short. It's only 3 days, but some of the trips will be a little longer. And out of that, hopefully I can get some really good images that I can compile together and create a book in the future. So like 5 years from now, create a book, and then if I really get lucky, I'll be able to show them somewhere and maybe have a little art festival, art gallery thing going. So that's my plan. That's the reason that I'm out here. So far, yesterday I went out, I took some pictures. I think I got some pretty good shots. No sunset pictures, only because we're on the east side of the island, which I'm going to need to go to the west side of the island, which I'm probably going to do today, go to the west side of the island, and I can get some really good pictures of the sunset. So the only problem with going to the west side of the island is it's about 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away, so that's what I'll be doing now.
So I just wanted to kind of put that out there just so you guys know why I'm out here, what I'm doing. So it's, you know, it's business, but you know, fun business. Ultimately, at the end, I'll be able to have some really, really good pictures, and that's the whole goal here. All right.
All right. Now, just before we go to the next, start the journey that we went on this video, the lighting. I love the lighting in this shot. Now, this was just at the window, so I just walked up to the window, put the camera above me, and just started recording. So if you ever want to shoot good video using your phone or whatever you want, whatever you're using, walk up to a window, and usually the lighting will be pretty good as long as the light's not directly hitting you, like the sun is directly hitting you in your eyes. You'll be fine. If you're in the shadow, in the shade, the lighting is, I'm telling you, it's good. You can see in my eyes, you can see the catch lights, and so. Yeah, just a tip there. Just for if you guys ever want to shoot good video or take good pictures, stand up next to a window and you'll probably get some really good shots.
That's all I have for now.
Oh, and one more thing. And actually, let me come out of this. When it came to, I wanted to do those 10 trips per year, but the reality is I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to do those 10 trips. And in this trip, if you watch the first video that I put out on the other channel, I talked about the cost. It was like $2,000 for these 3 days that I was in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is very expensive. And so I realized at that point that I needed to do something else. I wasn't going to be able to afford to do these 10 trips unless I did something else. Plus, I was working, so 10 trips, it's kind of hard to work in 10 trips when you have a job. Now I have a lot more flexibility because I'm retired, so I can go ahead and get out there and do more trips. But at that time, I wanted to do 10 trips, and I wasn't going to travel. I mean, some of the destinations were going to be like going to national parks, some national parks in California, and then kind of moving my way around. So it wasn't like I was going to be traveling everywhere, but still it was expensive. Even going to Yosemite is pretty expensive. You're paying $200, $300 a night to stay in a nearby hotel. And that nearby hotel is like 45 minutes outside of Yosemite because Yosemite is so big. And so when it came down to it, I realized I did not have the money to travel and get those 10 trips in every year. So now I'm going to try to work it in now that I'm retired, but I'm going to be using a lot of points because I'm not going to be paying cash to do all these trips. It's just not, in my mind, it's not affordable to do that. And it's just not going to happen. Let's go ahead and get back. Here we go.
And I think I'm going to head up. I need to get a little bite to eat. Then I'm going to head out and go down to a lighthouse that's on the west side of the island. So hopefully we can get some really good images there. Right now, if you look, I'll just show you out the window. You see those clouds? It looks really, really good. I don't know if those are going to be the same clouds that I'll see once I don't even know what direction I'm facing. Actually, yeah, I believe that is west. So I'll keep driving out that way. The clouds are coming. They're coming this way. So they're coming towards us. So hopefully we can get something good. That's all I have. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right, on the road.
What's going on, everybody? I am in a rainforest.
Continue straight.
In Puerto Rico, and turning around, I'm going back out because I came in the wrong way. And there's a lot of stuff to take pictures of, but there's no place to park. So
yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm gonna drive back out and see if I can't find
green everywhere. I mean, it's just
right
photo opportunities everywhere. But
because I was on the right road, but then it blocked. The road was blocked, so I couldn't continue going on that road. But I see that there's another side that I can go to. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just driving through the rainforest in Puerto Rico. Talk to you guys in a bit.
You see, I mean, it's one road, and you see those big potholes. They're everywhere in the road. You got to watch where you're driving. I didn't have a four-wheel drive vehicle or anything, and so you really have to be careful. And you literally have to like pull over if someone comes the other way. this is the only place that I could stop, and so I decided to get out and see.
Okay, so I'm deeper into the rainforest. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks out here. It's crazy. So it just stopped raining a little bit ago, and I was able to find a little turnoff. But look at that.
And it's just green,
everywhere.
Yeah, I just said it again.
So I'm going to take a few pictures here, and then I'll probably head back down. There's no coverage, no cell phone coverage or anything out here, so hoping I'm just going to keep going down. The GPS is kind of acting up on me, so I'm going to hopefully just go down and I'll be fine. And the roads just coming up, they get kind of bad, so I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do to get back down. But
that sounds so
I'm sure
exciting.
I'll make it. There's other cars going up right as we speak, so they're going up higher. So this is a national forest here, so I don't really see parking or anything like that, like a regular parking. Just this turnout here where this guy's doing right here. But that's pretty much it. So let me turn this camera around, start taking some pictures, and then we'll see what we do next.
So here's some of the pictures from that area. I love that little house out in the middle of nowhere. The road right next to that area. As you guys can see, I'm wearing the same shirts that I wear now. I don't change much. All right. That is the end of that second video. Now, I did another one that same day, and so I will post that. I'll probably wait a week, and then I'll post that one so you guys can check that one out. But make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, that way you'll get notified. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of these throwback videos, and then in February, I will be going on my first trip since I've retired. This will be my first trip. I'll be going to Colombia, and I will be putting a lot of videos out on this channel about Colombia. It's Carnival, so it'll be a really good time. And I've posted some Carnival videos as well on the TEC show on that channel. That was what was that? Wasn't last year? Was it last year? Yes, it was last year. 2021, I believe it was. 2020, not 2021. So it was 2 years ago. I posted some Carnival videos. I'll probably do some throwback on those too. So we'll take a look at some of those, and then we're going to talk about the new the Carnival for 2022, which should be a real good time. They didn't have Carnival last year, so 2021 there was no Carnival due to the circumstances that we were all, worldwide circumstances that we all know about. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and please, like I said, subscribe, hit that little bell notification. I'm trying to get this channel going, and so the more subscribers, the better. And once we get to I think the minimum is 1,000 subscribers, which I think we've already reached that, but I need to start getting more views. So once I start getting more views on this channel, then we can really grow and get into that algorithm as a travel channel. And then once we get into that algorithm, then it will really take off. And so that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. So please help me when it comes to that. If you guys have any questions or any comments, post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.